check it. I'm coming. Check it.
Nah.
Hold up, what?
You ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Give him a chance.
I got it. Nah, you ain't got it, bro. I know you ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Oh, man, you don't know the bars I got in here, bro. Like,
You ain't got it today.
it's straight off the dome.
You ain't got it today.
Straight off the dome.
You ain't got it.
Bitch, you the greatest. Got the complaints coming in from the nettest. Got the best roles, we ain't talking about baby. My big bad podcast. Brigade is back. One is big and one is fat. One lover boy just to keep you attached. My big bad podcast.
Didn't even say 3. You said it.
Oh, yo, we're here with John Brecko.
Oh shit, we recording?
Yeah, we fucking live.
Yeah,
live, baby,
buddy,
we live.
let's fucking go.
John who?
Brecko.
Brecko.
Yeah, man.
Like Gecko?
Yeah, man.
Gecko.
A little bit like that,
Bars.
just with the R.
Oh,
Well,
hard R?
yeah.
The
Yeah,
hard R?
the hard R. BRECKO.
Oh, okay.
John
Yeah,
Brecko.
man.
What's the show called that you have?
I got a show called Hot Tag Takes.
Hot Tag
My man
Takes.
over here, Jan, came on a little bit ago. What was it, about a month ago? Month and a half, maybe?
Yeah. Month and
Yeah,
a half,
a little
I
bit
believe.
ago. Although I do got something to tell Nelson over here.
Ooh.
And
Damn.
it's bittersweet news, man.
Ooh, fight of the white
'Cause-
men.
No, nothing bad, but I gotta tell you, man. I know it's your birthday, but I stopped drinking, man.
That's
Oh.
good.
You know, I can't. I stopped drinking while I drive. Turns out this shit's not good for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. You can't be drinking while you drive. So I guess we better get these shots in now before we drive back. That's
He
all
is
I'm
gonna
saying,
drive
man.
after this.
True.
So
Yeah, man.
That's a smart. I think that's a smart way of going about it.
Yeah, man.
If you know you're gonna drive, then
yeah, you
drink
probably shouldn't
beforehand.
drink. Probably shouldn't drink while you drive.
no.
Yeah,
No.
Just right before. Just chug butch down.
True.
Oh shit!
Laugh at
We're
your own
gonna have
joke.
fun, man. Happy birthday, man.
Thanks,
How
man.
old are
Happy
you, man?
birthday, buddy.
It's like 42.
It's like, yeah, 44.
42 and a
I think
half.
it is.
All right.
That doesn't make
nah.
sense though. We just said birthday, right?
See, I still got a baby face, so I think I got like a few more good years left.
Who told you
then
that?
I'm gonna look older than Nelson.
Who told you?
I was waiting for Nelson.
I want to know who told you that.
Who told me that?
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't the dude that told me I look like Chris Farley.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That wasn't even just you. That was
Because
multiple people.
white men age like fucking milk.
Oh my god, yeah. Nah, it's good until the expiration date. Then it gets sour as fuck.
Yeah, you're about that.
See,
You're close.
You should
see,
subscribe.
because I got to see my parents today. They live in
Oh.
Florida.
Nice.
And I got to see how sour I'm looking. It ain't looking good, bro.
It's not?
Yo, my dad looks like fucking Santa Claus, bro. You believe that shit?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it. Yep.
Yeah.
Because the beard's white. He's got a big belly, perfect for this fucking show.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey man,
Yo, the show has nothing to do with being fat, bro.
yeah. I thought
That's the common misperception, bro.
Because I thought that until Drew walked in. Then I was
Yeah.
like,
thank
yo,
you.
why the fuck did
It's
this
not
skinny
yours.
man take ages?
Exactly.
Now that I think about it, the skinny man over here had to make himself look good for the show.
But
So,
also, if you knew Drew before, like, I don't know, a year ago,
oh,
There-
you
there's
are-
an
now.
there's an effect.
what's up,
There's an
bro.
effect to being on the
Is
show.
that, is that why you posting those? That why you posting those deadlift videos? You trying to get like him?
yeah, I am
I see
trying to
that
get like
shit,
him.
man.
That motherfucker, he used to fucking powerlifting shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
What'd you get in the deadlift? Because I'm trying to get mine up.
My highest ever was 425.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
425?
That's what's up.
That's
I
nice.
did that recently.
Damn.
That was my
Boy,
most
just getting out
recent
of bed.
max.
Got him, son.
Got him.
Got him. Oh my god. Yo, did you hear that? Yo, did you hear that? Yo, you heard me though?
I
You
felt
heard me?
vaguely.
You said you lifted 425 and I said getting out of bed, yo. Oh my god,
Got
yo.
him.
He got me like these nuts.
Oh my
Oh,
Got me like these nuts,
That's
like we
okay,
can
it's
still
okay.
see him and shit.
Ooh,
It's
guys,
okay,
if
it's
you're
okay.
listening to this, run it back. Go listen to it a couple more times, yo.
Get that replay in.
Sheesh.
It's okay, bro.
We're a lot of us are doing it here.
Yeah,
So
it's all good.
I'm not by myself here. It's all right.
So you deadlift?
Yeah. So the best I ever hit, I was in college. I'm trying to get my shit up now because I love doing the trap bar. Right.
Mhm.
The trap bar I've been fucking with hard, but I've been plateauing on it a little bit, so I'm switching to the straight bar again.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get that up. My best one I did when I was in college on the straight bar is 455.
Yeah.
I haven't hit that though. Probably
You
since,
could tell you have like
See,
Like country strong look.
I got
Yeah, or like no, if you look at his arms, it doesn't look like just fat. It looks like thick.
See, I got
like
a
he
big
chops wood.
bench, curls for the girls, and I got a shit squat. Don't ever catch me squat with nobody.
Oh, you don't squat?
Don't make me look stupid like that. See, I can't it's hard to motivate yourself to do leg day.
Yeah.
I fully.
But once you
don't-
start getting into it, you fall in love with it.
Yeah,
I started liking it a lot.
I do gotta tell you the 3 best exercises in my opinion for your legs, and obviously take it with a grain of salt if I don't do leg day. But I love lunges. I think lunges where you got dumbbells are really fucking good. Leg press I think is an underrated one, and obviously you got to put squat in there because squats are just so intense. Like you can't not add squats.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Well, like the thing is, like, and legs. I mean, that's the best workout. Like, it's like
It's
it
intense.
works the entire body.
It's
It's, the
intense,
biggest muscle
man.
and shit. You know, like, yeah, it's fucking great.
It's the best thing for you. It's
Right,
just hard,
Nelson?
it's just hard to motivate yourself to do because you're gonna be walking around like a sumo
Man,
wrestler.
the
after.
next day,
How many
fucking
push-ups
try
can
to
you
sit
do?
down?
How many push-ups can I do? I haven't done push-ups in a little bit, so I want to say
You about to lie.
I want see because I know with any realistic number I have for myself, he's gonna think I'm lying. So
Well, that's what I thought when he told me his
I'ma
number. But
I'm gonna say 40
his
to
number?
50 because I
Yeah.
haven't
What's
done them
his
in a
number?
while.
didn't you say like 20?
No,
Fuck out of here.
Oh, 10.
I was like, this guy's
No,
a
that, that was I think Vin that said like
Yo,
30.
Vin
Oh,
said-
Vince said he can do
like 30
Oh,
or something
30.
like that.
I was like, damn.
Believe him?
No, hell no. I don't even believe you.
Vin can
I'm not even mad at that.
Vin
How
can
many
even.
is
I said, see, I haven't done them in a while, so I said 40 to 50.
Damn.
So,
Damn.
40 to 50.
In a row?
yeah.
I
Damn.
promise you can't.
So
promise I can't?
I can promise you can't either.
I put money down.
see-
You can't.
I know.
That's
I know
an
already
NFL
telling me
guard.
I can't. We gonna get some foreign police over
I
there.
match him.
So
I
Yo,
match
match
whatever
him?
he's putting.
I put money
That's
down.
whatever
you
he's
can't.
putting?
No
Yeah.
way you
Yo,
can.
it don't matter about form. I wanted to see you do 40.
Yeah.
you want to see him do 40?
You.
I know I can't do 40.
Yeah.
I'm about to
He
do
said
40 right
we're gonna
now.
complain about his form. I just
See-
want to see if you can hit the 40.
See, so here's the only thing. How you gonna get that on camera though?
I'll make sure I get
Yo,
it.
those cameras
Make
move.
sure you get it.
Yeah, man. They're not stapled to the ground.
I'll do
or
it.
anything.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Let's get it. Hold on. Let's get
Pause.
Damn, if he does 40, I'm going to call Bill Belichick, bro.
it. Yeah, word.
I got a guard for you, bro.
Yo, we said fuck our shots and we're gonna put some.
Take it out. You got it now. Yeah, you good.
He stepped up though. El Diablo.
That's not even a push-up. That's not even one.
8, 9,
Yeah, foreign police dude, but like, come on, bro.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Come on, baby, don't quit on me now.
Pause.
Don't stop with the ass.
40.
Hey, bro.
39.
Yeah, 39.
Pause.
40.
He paused
That's
ass
a-
up, face down, ass up. That's a little gay, bro.
That's what push-ups are.
Man. That's still good, bro.
He's
That's
still
still
moved for 40, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I said 40 to be safe.
I told you he had them fucking thick arms.
Yeah.
Bro. Like you can tell that he
Hey,
like.
he could probably pick you up in the
That's
bar
the
and
saddest
shit.
shit. Now, look. That's the saddest shit.
just pick you up.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
with your
if I'm
ass up,
talking
yo, with
shit,
your
you
ass
be
up,
like-
go ahead, see how many you can do. So then watch your fucking face then, yo.
That's woman's
Be careful how you disrespect them.
I do 10-man push-ups, son. Not no pussy push-ups.
All right, let's see the women ones, bro.
Nah, I ain't doing the woman. I'm not even gonna try.
It's easy to judge if you right. It's easy to judge from
No,
the
that is
outside.
hard to put your big body up.
I'll tell you this.
Even like that.
What I thought was super helpful because I did this during the pandemic, right? Was super helpful. Do them on like an
It's
incline
not
somewhere.
It's not working on the form. It's super helpful.
No, not even that. Just
No, I can see it. That shit's mad helpful, bro, for sure.
see, when I'm doing on an incline somewhere, you know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
I just did that Tuesday actually. Byron had us do that.
Oh,
Tell you what, he out here fucking with my tennis elbow and shit.
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 That was good though, man. You
Yeah,
fucking
for
moving.
real.
That's a lot of moving, bro.
Yeah, man. Big body moving.
You played sports in high school or something?
I played football. I wrestled for a little bit, which didn't go the way I wanted because of grades, but but yeah,
tell.
no, I played football. Football's first love, bro.
Nice.
Yeah. What position?
So I was more offensive line. I tried to switch to defense, but I was always better. Just
Yeah, you look more like an O lineman. Like,
yeah.
like just
See,
like,
it's I've always been better at getting hit.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I've always been better at being the wall. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
yeah.
So
That's
it's
one of
just
the
where my
ones you don't
strength
want to
was.
fight at the bar. Because they eat your shit. No matter
Oh,
how hard you
I
hit
say
them.
you would
They
just
ain't-
hit
they
him
ain't
with me
never
up
gonna-
and be like, "Come on, bro."
Hit him with a bat. And
And they ain't never gonna go down. You're gonna be like, "What you waiting for?"
let's take the shot, yo. We were supposed to take it like
Ooh.
25
let's do
minutes
it.
ago.
Right, we're taking
Yo,
a
I'm not
shot.
gonna lie, because I got a show next Friday.
Yeah.
The drinking one was the one I was trying to test because I might open with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We segued it into the show.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
it's a
I
good
don't know
start.
why we made me do push-ups before we took a shot though.
That shit gonna go straight to his head.
You got to work this liquor off, bro.
Let's get it. Yo. Cheers. Happy
Cheers.
birthday,
Happy
Nelson.
birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Ah,
In my rainbow Coca-Cola shot glass. Yo,
It goes with the
it's a
shirt,
good
bro.
one, bro.
How disrespectful would it be if you took a Coca-Cola shot glass and took a shot of Pepsi in it?
That didn't hit before, bro. It's not going to hit again.
I ain't give a fuck either way.
It matches your shirt though.
Yeah, it does.
What's that shirt about? Pride Month?
So I went to a drag tea show with my best man. I'm getting married in November.
Nice.
And he's a
Congrats.
trans man. So my fiance didn't feel safe
Your
to
best man's a trans man?
Yeah.
Okay.
That means you used to be a
Girl
woman.
Okay. Is
Yeah, we get that
Was he-
confused sometimes.
was he
Oh,
the
yeah?
maid of honor first, and then after the transition, you became?
Best man.
That's a good question.
Kind of hard for him to be my maid of honor, but no, he wasn't. He
Well, I don't
wasn't
know. I
Abby's
don't know
either.
what his relationship is with your wife.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
No, so the maid of honor is
That was
actually a
good.
Why
cousin.
don't you do some push-ups, bro?
That was good.
I know that, but I don't even want to.
I
I
want
can't
to
even
laugh.
respect you, dog. Truthfully.
Nah, but he couldn't even keep a straight face.
I'll do it.
You say you'll
Yeah.
do it?
I still owe him push-ups.
Yeah,
But
like 100.
yeah, we went
60.
to that show because my fiance wasn't feeling safe going in the city at the time. So we went to that. I ended up getting the shirt there.
Was it a drag comedy show you said?
It was like this drag tea show out like in
Oh, okay,
Princeton.
okay. That's cool.
It was actually fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Although
Wait,
person-
drag T-shirt?
drag tea like show.
What do you mean?
Like it
Oh,
was like a
trans.
drag show, but it was also like this tea party at like this.
Oh,
kinda
like
fancy
tea,
place.
like drinking
Oh.
tea.
Yeah,
Oh,
What
okay.
you thought, iced tea?
yeah. Nah, like they had
I didn't know. I didn't think anything. I was like,
they
what the
had
fuck
like
does tea
the,
mean?
they had like the sugar cubes. They had like the finger food. They
Oh,
had like
shit.
the setup there.
Honestly, I thought when you said that, my first thought was transsexual. So I was like, I thought it was like a drag / trans people
Yeah.
Oh,
show.
okay, okay.
So yeah, it was a show. There was a drag queen that came out
RuPaul?
and just did interactive stuff with the audience. And I actually got pulled on stage to do like this catwalk thing.
Nice.
Oh, word?
And when I did it, because when they had me on the catwalk, I unbuttoned one of the buttons in my shirt
You
because I
animal.
wore like this button down thing. And I just went out there and I just tried to show a little chest because I couldn't think of nothing else.
Should have flashed some dick, yo.
Yo, just like,
They can all relate. They
All the
all got
women.
it.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
All the men.
I just decided to be a tease and show a little bit of cleavage.
Yeah.
That's all. You got to tease them a little bit,
Just
you know?
a little bit. Just a little bit, dog.
What about me, yo?
Like you got a crescendo to it. You know what I mean?
Tease me
You
a
got to
little bit.
build it up.
I like
Tease me
that
a
word,
little bit.
crescendo.
Tease you.
Yeah, tease
He's the
me a
one
little
out here licking titties, bro. So
True,
Yo,
true.
before the show, Dom did lick my titty a little bit. My
That's
nipple.
crazy.
yeah, man.
What's the problem?
I heard a little slurp going on over
That's
there.
He
nuts.
said he
Slurp,
liked
slurp,
nipples, and I was like, well, I got a nipple.
I-
He was
I-
like, let me suck him. I was like, come here and suck him. I didn't think he was going to do it.
I
He
think the
did it, bro.
saliva's
And my
still
boy came
going
over here
down.
and gave me-
He's got a stain on his sweater.
He got a hair in between his teeth for
Yeah.
sure. No
Oh,
doubt.
hell yeah,
I feel you
bro.
got some hairy ass
He's out here,
nipples.
bro. He's out here flossing right now.
Anything
some
for the
hairy-
bit, yo.
Yeah, I respect it, yo.
Yeah,
Yo, you got
facts.
chest hair?
Nah, the pool burned it off. So,
The pool burned it off?
because I work as a swim instructor, so
The
I have a
fuck
lot
outta
less
here.
body hair because of the
You do
chlorine.
way too many physical things to be this big, bro.
Motherfucking strong as shit. Mad athletic.
I can't shake it, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
Good
I
point.
can't shake the shit.
That's a good point.
That's like the one thing I haven't been able to shake, bro.
That's a good point.
That's crazy, bro.
I stopped drinking while I drive, but this belly is like the one thing I can't shake. You know, it's like I still drink all the other times or something. You know,
Yeah.
that's the truth though. I definitely do.
That's a beer belly.
It'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had it all my life,
That ain't
but
just beer, dog.
I would like to blame it on that.
All right, cool.
You know what I mean? It's one of the causes.
Yeah,
One
me
of
too.
many.
Me too.
Nah, your parents probably used to cook like bunch
Yo,
of bullshit and stuff.
my
right?
dad-
Like,
White chicken.
Yeah.
My dad
I remember I
is a
used because when I
fucking-
was younger, I'm sorry to interrupt, but when I was younger, I used to know this kid, a white boy, and he was bigger. We used to
Right.
go to his house to chill. He had a pool and shit like that. And
yeah?
his parents used to cook like just mad like fried food.
Just all
and,
the
like,
time.
Yeah, like it was never anything
man.
like
Healthy.
yeah, like nothing healthy. It
clean.
was just a bunch of like bullshit, bro. But like I mean, it was fun to eat there.
See, I was never like on that level of rich white kid. Like I would have like the sleepovers.
Mad chicken nuggets.
You know, they'd cook pancakes in the morning for like 3 or 4 of us. Like it was nice.
How many pancakes you used to eat though?
18.
Like
I had a
25.
couple.
25.
Damn, man.
Crazy.
Boy had a tossed
Nah,
out.
but I gotta tell you, man, my dad is the fucking just a banging cook, bro.
Shout out him.
is he?
My dad could cook. My dad's 75 now.
Oh shit.
He doesn't cook as much as he used to.
Yeah.
And I watched him get around today because I went over to a food spot I like with him. I took him over there, you know, because he's in Florida. I don't get to see him much.
Was it
So-
Burger King or some shit?
No,
Taco
but
Bell.
It is going to be Father's Day Sunday. So
Hey.
Oh, they
You know what I
came
mean?
to visit from Florida?
yeah,
What kind of restaurant is it that you took him to?
I took him to this place called WTF. Where's
Oh,
the food?
okay. Where's the food?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
actually
that's
telling
dope.
you a little bit about
That's
it
right, yeah.
before. I got me a po' boy that
Oh
I
yeah,
showed
that's
you.
right.
My
So
dad
wait, is it like New Orleans type of food or like what is it like?
That sandwiches?
just
Because I know
comfort
po'
food.
boys are like New Orleans food, right? Like that's
Oh,
like
yeah?
Louisiana food.
It might be inspired from New Orleans. I really
Yeah.
don't know because, you know, I don't know my facts about, you know, the different foods like that. But it definitely might be.
Yeah.
It might be something I'd have to ask him.
Did they have things like gumbo or like by any chance do you remember that? Or-
I don't
yeah, I
know.
wonder.
Yeah, man.
You say you're from the Trenton area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went down to Trenton to do the show, man. It's a good
Yeah?
show. It's fun.
Oh, yeah?
It's cool, man.
Is
Your
it
show.
Your
Weed Man
show,
Spot?
Your show.
Oh, okay.
I went to
No,
Wee
because I
Man's
thought it was,
Spot.
I thought it was a
did.
stand-up show. That's what I thought he meant.
Yeah,
no,
You went
no.
to Wee Man's?
I got invited to do a show at Wee Man's one time, right? And I drove down there, and then when I get there, I don't know what the fuck happened. They were like, "Yo,
let me
we
ask
had to
you a
cancel
question.
it."
Was it with Mr. Direct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Markland.
He's a good dude. Called it by his government. This man's gonna start calling me by my middle name in a second.
What's your middle name?
My middle name is Andrew. So you're gonna get this man confused if you do that.
Yeah.
We can't go full government with me.
It was Markland through it.
That's when he popped the tire and shit.
Yeah, fuck.
It was
I
a
did a
rough
show of
night.
That
his.
shit cost me so much.
I did a
It was a rough night.
I did a show
He
of
gave me
his.
20 beans, yo.
I did a show of his out in Edison actually, a while back.
Oh, word? Edison?
Yeah, he did it over by this distillery.
Okay.
It was right next to a warehouse out there. I did it with. I remember I met Emily Page that night. Who else did I do that show with? Bobby Gaines.
Who's that?
Oh, okay, Bobby.
Yeah.
Some more comedians, I guess.
I forget the other guys by name.
Yeah.
Tom
Yeah.
Segura?
It wasn't that I wish, but
I was just at a.
yo, I'm not gonna lie. He could pass for a Tom Segura if I could pass for Chris Farley.
Thank you.
You
Appreciate
can't
it.
pass for a Tom Segura. Get the
A little
fuck
bit,
outta here.
little bit.
Appreciate
Don't be
it.
fucking.
Yo soy un
God.
perucho.
Get the fuck
Yo,
out of here, bro. You don't look
Li-
like
li-
a fucking
li-
Tom Segura,
listen,
bro.
listen,
Appreciate
man.
it, bro.
If you could do Tom Segura, I might be able to pull off a Burt Kreischer body. I feel like.
Come on.
If you
Little
cover
bit.
the rest of his face and body and only show the top of his head, then I see it. Because they're both bald as shit. Other than that,
He lost weight, but what about when he was fat?
Nah,
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I see.
But
it a
when he was
little bit.
fat. This is new.
See, it's not like exact resemblance.
He's on Ozempic.
but-
I still don't see it.
I'm snitching.
Segura fat.
But you want to be Tom Segura so bad, bro.
Tom Segura.
Nah.
Nah,
He
nah, nah.
wants it.
He look
I'm
like
not gonna
Joe.
lie, he wants it more than I want it.
His
I
Uncle
can see
Joe.
Dom, yeah, more like him.
He look his Uncle Joe, yeah. You met him,
See?
remember?
See, I'll take Chris
I don't
Farley.
Huh?
I'll take Chris
You
Farley.
do like Chris Farley, though.
that man's a
I
legend.
mean, you have to. I mean, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll
But
tell you what.
You gotta live up
use
to it.
jokes about drinking everywhere else.
Tell you what, because of the hair, I could see somebody saying like I'm a fat ass Jim Carrey. Now that I think about it,
You bugging. You just throwing out names now.
I might be.
What do you look like? You look like I don't know. You look like
A fucked up Chris Farley, bro.
like
That's saying something.
a white boy that's halfway turned into a werewolf. That's what you look like. I can see that,
Wolverine.
yeah. Like no.
That's just because of the beard.
Just look like you're almost turning into a werewolf. Like first you get big and then you turn into muscles.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the legs, but
How'd you two meet?
PJ. So PJ's on his
You related to
show.
him?
so PJ's been a co-host of mine for the last couple months.
Yeah. and,
On your
the
show?
Hot Tat Takes.
Yeah.
It's a radio station, right?
Out of Hamilton
But it's
Radio.
like podcast style.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like podcast style, but it's a radio station.
But it's
'Cause
on
not
radio?
live. Oh,
It
yeah,
is-
it is
So
live. It
you're
is live.
you're over the air and shit?
Yeah, it is a legitimate internet radio station. So
Because I thought it was on the internet that you go listen to it.
yeah, Hamilton Radio.
He radio's on the internet now, so it's like,
So,
yeah, that's right.
It is an
lot of
internet
radio.
radio station.
Yeah.
You know, but it's so much like a podcast that it does get confused for one a lot.
Yeah.
So I even catch myself calling it a podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, what's the difference?
So
I guess it's like where it gets dropped.
Well, think about it. Podcast you upload on your own and you distribute out by yourself. When you do internet radio station, you always have different content streaming through, whether it's, you know, somebody that's, you know, building a show up on there, whether you got music playing in between commercials, you always got something on there. And I feel like that's what the difference is between a podcast, which is, in my opinion, you know, because I wanted to do radio coming out of high school equally as hard as, you know, doing a radio station. I think what makes a radio station different is you have a lot of different people that are maintaining it throughout the day and the night.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
there's,
'cause
there's,
it's
there's,
like always growing.
there's the same challenges, but, you know, when you do a podcast, you get everything set up. By the way, this is really professional. I had no idea this was like out of your fucking house. Like I would have never guessed. I was coming into this neighborhood. I was like, where the fuck is the studio?
Yeah, we have the studio connected to the house. I mean, it makes sense, you know.
Nah,
Save
yeah.
on rent space
Nah.
and shit.
Yeah, because most people get like a warehouse spot or some shit.
It's a setup, and nobody can see this, but this man could go on Netflix anytime and just chill in his studio, which is fucking dope.
That's exactly what we do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
this
because
is the chill
know,
spot.
I know you got to celebrate his birthday after too. So
Yeah. We're
Netflix and chill ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna do it for number 30.
the big
Because
3-0.
Because
Damn.
listen, man, I'm gonna be there in about a year and a half, so it ain't gonna do it for me either.
Yeah, word.
Me too.
Yeah, man.
Now, you wanted to go on air. Is there like anybody who inspired you, like kind of like Howard Stern or like Opie and Anthony or something?
So honestly, I walked into college having no idea what I wanted. So I just saw different, you know, things I could do there and different shit that I could break into. And the radio station at the time just happened to be the coolest thing from the outside that I was looking at, you know. And I think being able to have a freedom to just get on a mic and say whatever the fuck you want, that's probably what got us both, you know, attracted to comedy. Let's be real. You know, I think being able to have that freedom to be able to build what you want and do what you want with it, that's just what stuck for me. You know what I mean? That's what attracted me to Hamilton Radio, you know, soon before I graduated, because I graduated about 4 months after I joined that station. And the show I've been doing, because I've been on the air with them for about 6 years now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
So
I didn't know
I
that.
started being on the air with them maybe like a couple months after college. You know, I interned with them, you know, my last semester so I could get a few credits. Because I interned with PST before that over now my Princeton. And, you know, once that ended, I was like, I wanted to try to see if I could do a show here. I let the owners know, which Ruben's one of them. You met Ruben.
Oh, he's one of the owners?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ruben's
wow.
one of the owners. Gino's another one. Gino was like the main owner that I would see all the time back then. Nowadays, it's Ruben.
Okay.
So,
Ruben's a cool guy.
yeah, no, Ruben's cool as fuck. But They put me on somebody's show to just see how I'd, react and do. And then after that, they offered me a spot, and then, the rest was history.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I've been on the air with them, and I've been on different stations, since then, here and there. And even though now that I have a stable job, like, I'd be open to, do stuff on the air. I still enjoy this. I still, have a passion for this. I still like doing stuff like this.
Yeah, that's the thing about, like, comedy and this is, like, most of us don't get any, it doesn't pay the bills for most of us.
No.
It's just, you gotta just love doing it.
Yeah, no,
and then hopefully you can grow into something.
That's how you can make yourself drive to all these different shows or travel to all these different shows. What's the farthest you've had to travel for comedy? I'm curious.
I don't know.
Because I know you got like your own business here, so
yeah, like
I can't
an hour.
imagine it's as much. Really?
Yeah, like an hour. I haven't gone too far.
Okay. The farthest I've gone for it, I went up to Northern Connecticut a couple times. You know where Mohegan Sun is?
Yeah.
They have Comics Roadhouse in there. It's honestly a really good place to do shows.
Yeah. I was told by somebody that I'll probably be able to go up there. Soon, but
that's what's up, bro.
But I didn't follow up. I guess I'll have to do that. But
So there was
Texas don't count.
Huh?
Texas don't count.
Well, I mean, I went to Texas, but like I did comedy out there, but like it wasn't like a.
Was it like open mics and stuff?
Yeah, I hit a bunch of mics and shit.
Nothing
like
wrong with that.
No,
you make connections out there doing that.
Yeah.
That's what you should do.
But traveling for like a show, just about an hour.
Oh, I forgot I drank my shot. You mind if I get another?
Get another shot.
Yeah,
bro.
nah. Because I told Nelson over here I was good, and then I looked at my shit. I was like, oh shit, I drank that already. Plus, this shit is making me like 5 degrees warmer. So.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely got to follow up with that for
That's
sure.
good ass Henny, bro. Yeah, man.
What?
You like?
Oh yeah.
I know we're completely switching topics, but do you like light liquor or dark liquor? Like if you had to pick.
I like liquor.
All liquor.
Well, here's the thing, man. My favorite thing to drink is alcohol.
Yeah.
But you don't. Do you have like anything that you like alcohol wise more than like other stuff?
Most nights, I would choose tequila over anything else.
Okay.
But yeah, you want a high
tequila's
noon?
both light and dark though.
You want a high noon or
silver.
a truly, bro?
Huh?
High noon truly beer?
We can do that, yeah.
You want a beer?
Beer?
I'm a beer guy, so
Yeah, get him a beer.
you just happen to have liquor here.
Thanks. Good idea. What's it called? For
Talk and chase this shot.
Oh yeah, tequila. I only do silver.
Okay.
I don't like doing Reposado. I don't like doing gold. I like silver.
What's that one? I had one brand that tequila that I had.
Nah, there's something else.
That either one's
Or
fine.
yeah, get him one. I don't know.
It's beer.
Beer.
The Elementary's good.
All beer is the same.
The Elementary's really good.
Oh,
Yeah, they're a brewery in Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
they're
they?
Jersey.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, the two owners,
the
whatever.
owners are gay. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
people
are
who
they?
formulate
Yeah,
and
oh,
make all
nice.
that shit. Yeah.
And I'm drinking out of a rainbow cup. It just feels right.
Hell yeah.
Happy
On
Friday.
fire.
With the high
And the
top
shirt, bro.
Right?
And this shit.
All right, let's do
Yeah.
a shot. Come on.
Yeah, you might as well
let's do this.
suck our,
I'll leave the nipples down.
Oh yeah, cheers, boys. Yeah.
Cheers.
Salute.
This one's to the gays.
You could treat his nipple like a fucking lime, bro. Nah, not feeling it anymore.
I'm with it.
The alcohol turns him straight again.
Yo, how'd you meet PJ?
So, excuse me, PJ. I met doing a show recently, actually. Oh, this was back in April, and I decided to have PJ on my show because me and him were actually shooting the shit. Because the fucked up.
Wait,
thing,
you met him at a comedy show? Mm-hmm. Stand up. You both performing?
Yeah, Well, because here's the thing. The fucked up thing was it was a bringer show, and I think you guys know how those get.
Yeah.
So, PJ's guest got in an accident, and he wasn't able to perform. If he was to perform, it would have cost him like $75.
Jesus.
Which ain't
Where
nobody.
the fuck was this?
This was over at Broadway Comedy Club,
Yeah, that's why I don't do
which
that
is a
shit.
show that does a lot of bringers.
Yeah. I got invited to that.
Springer?
Nah, I'm not doing that shit.
See, I'll do it if I could get you the guests.
Yeah,
if I can't get you the guests, I'm not fucking paying $100 to come on your show.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Yeah,
That's
$100
ridiculous.
is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
ridiculous,
outta here.
bro.
I'm not doing that.
Well, it's because
If I can
You gotta
get
fill
you,
this.
$100 for 5 minutes?
$5 like 5 to 7.
For people that don't know, bringers are, let's say me, I'm a comedian, and I'm on this show, and I have to bring a minimum of, most places is like 5 people. I have to bring a minimum of 5 people. Those 5 people have to pay cover charge to get in, which let's say it's $15 a ticket, for example, and then they also have to do the 2-item minimum, which means they have to spend money.
Sometimes
at the place.
2 drink minimum.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make you buy drinks.
Yeah, not just food or anything like that. Sometimes it's just 2 drinks instead of 2 items.
Especially in the city.
That's fucked up.
And that's what a bringer show is. So what it is like, I'll give you guys stage time, but you bring people so that the club makes money, and the person running it makes money.
It's making way more money.
It's a smart.
Oh yeah, I mean
it's a smart concept, and bringer shows are nice if you can bring in the guests.
Wait, but how much the guests got to pay?
Depends on the show. Depends on what they
on
charge
that
for the
show. How much were they charging? $10.
That one they were charging $25. What?
That's why it was $75.
25 a ticket.
Yeah.
So you're paying. You're covering your
Yeah,
guests.
you gotta cover the people. Yeah.
Yeah.
$25 though.
Yeah. Nah.
To see you?
So yeah, exactly.
That's nuts.
It's for real.
Somebody that nobody fucking knows.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, you can go to Cellar, pay $25 and fucking see
and fucking see
top,
you know
I saw Kevin Hart.
Jeff Ross, David Tell.
Yeah.
See famous people.
Yeah, it's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming to see me or even Jan for $25. You do.
I paid $25
Here's the
multiple
thing.
times
Here's
to
the
see my
thing.
man.
You do shows more than I do, and a lot of random people aren't doing that.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, still though, $25 for a bringer show is ridiculous. But
Who's your favorite comedian?
So my favorite comedian. So as far as like goats go,
Okay.
like I feel like Mount Rushmore. You have
I like it.
George Carlin.
Okay.
You have Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
You have Richard Pryor.
Okay.
And I think the last one is the most up for debate. Those 3 absolutely have to be on there.
Okay.
In my opinion. I would say Dave Chappelle.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like especially with all the stuff Dave Chappelle has done later in his career, you know, plus, you know, you have his earlier stuff, which is hilarious. You have Chappelle's show, you know, and I think the later stuff is what really cemented it for me. You know, just because everybody's fucking offended now because they got everything at their fingertips.
Yeah. Respect.
You know, I feel like everybody probably got offended when they would hear this shit back in the day. But the thing is, it stayed there. You know, now that people can put shit on the internet, you know, it just lingers. You know what I mean? Because the stuff you put on the internet doesn't go away.
yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's really where cancer culture started. You know, you could keep reading this shit.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, you know, you get offended, you vent to a couple of people, and you move on, right?
Well, I think it's the voice that the internet gives people.
Yeah.
You know, like
I agree.
It's like they can all respond now, so they all have a fucking opinion. Like
Yeah.
people that don't, that
They
shouldn't
feel
have
fucking
opinions.
important.
Yeah, people that aren't even, they're not educated enough, like to have an opinion on a topic. They have opinions on topics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no. They
like
want-
let's leave if we're talking about, I don't want to say that, but if we're talking about something scientific, let's leave it to the scientists.
Yeah,
you
man.
know. But now it's like any Joe Schmo's coming in, like, no, I think it's this, and it's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
They also have like I could say something and you hear it and then you give your opinion off that and then Andrew and him believe what you said.
yeah,
And then they
That's
fucking
another- yeah.
run with what you said, but you could be completely wrong.
Based on like, you know, if it's Twitter, like the amount of like likes
Exactly.
or something like that, or if on Reddit the amount of upvotes, somebody might.
People
you know,
love
they
that
sway.
negative shit.
Yeah.
They feed off that
gravitate
shit.
towards
Yeah,
it.
feed off of it.
Yeah, man. I don't understand that, man.
I don't
know,
either.
You
It's
know,
all
I'd much rather do shit that puts me in a good mindset. You know,
And
like,
it's so weird, man, because like
Truthfully, those motherfuckers don't like comedy. If you like comedy, you wouldn't be that way.
no,
To
no,
me, some
I agree.
people.
You feel me?
To me, when people are like get like real like crazy about certain things, it's like I feel like they don't have meaning in other things in their life.
Truth.
So that they just hyper focus on like, let's say like example like when Donald Trump was president.
gotta find a fucking hobby. bro.
Yeah, people were any little thing he said that was like pissed off.
He was spitting though.
Yeah.
It was so fucking easy.
Yeah, but it was just like, you know, that's all they like did. every
Yo,
day.
yo,
Well,
can I
most
tell-
people don't have anything else.
Although
I'll tell you
I will say this, just on the other side of that, you know, Donald Trump did make it pretty easy sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, no, he was wilding.
Yo, I have
And you out here talking about injecting bleach, bro.
yeah, right. I have a coworker today.
You sound like you're on crack.
Today, one of my coworkers was saying something about this girl was wilding in the store or something. Like, she was acting crazy, and she was like, "Oh, she must be a fucking Democrat." I'm like, yo, why the fuck does everything have to be something with politics?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck what their views are?
Bro,
We're just
Republicans
people,
She
bro.
must just be crazy.
She's just crazy, bro. She got to be a Democrat.
Bro, Republicans almost burned down the White House. They just as crazy.
Exactly, but why does it have to come down to being Republican or Democrat?
Exactly.
Well, same. You can say
Fuck
same thing
politics,
about,
son.
Same thing about race too. Everybody
Yeah,
wants to make
exactly.
everything
That's
about
true.
Race.
Facts.
And it's like, no, he's just a piece of shit person.
Exactly.
Like
It
that
doesn't
white
matter.
man, is not. He doesn't have to be racist just because he talked to a black person that way. He's just a piece of shit.
He can
Yeah.
talk to another white person
Yeah.
the same way.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just.
everyone
piece of
everyone
shit.
has pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And there's good
Especially
people too.
No,
Everybody,
especially those goddamn.
everybody lets
specific, bro.
the same pieces of shit go. You have to.
It is what it is, bro.
It's hard to live with these pieces of shit just hanging into you.
This is what I
Exactly.
love about stand up, by the way, is that so you see on the internet how much anger there is and shit, right? By who knows who, because when you go do stand up in front of actual people live, 99% of the people are enjoying everything you say.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like it's almost always
only-
fun. Yesterday I had a show at Morris Plains Dojo Comedy East, and my last joke, I was like, I'm gonna end it with this one. My last joke was about autistic child
Nice.
or autistic
I love
people,
it.
and it's a quick one hitter, and fucking they loved it. They had so much fun with it. You know, and I told them, I was like, this one's gonna be dark. Stay
Yeah.
with me, and then they fucking loved it.
Yo,
it was fun.
My closer used to be about period sex. Just don't look down, bro.
That's it, yo.
I have a fear of heights, so I treat it like period sex. Don't look down.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That really is the best way to do it. But
I'm-
the only time I feel like, this is what I've seen a lot. The only time I feel like crowds really have a problem is when they're getting used to the show, and it's because they're afraid. That's when I feel like crowds have a little bit of a consistent problem. It's because you haven't opened them up yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I
Sometimes
mean?
it's still cold.
Like in the
yeah.
and I'm talking in the beginning of the show.
Yeah, sometimes
usually.
it's still cold. Yeah.
You haven't opened them up yet. You know.
Or even when you're up, sometimes you gotta ease them into like the fun stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like give them a little bit of salt.
Europe,
give
you
them a
said?
little bit- huh?
In Europe, you said.
No. I said.
I swear I heard that too.
What? Yeah, I heard you
Yeah,
said
when you're
I was like,
up-
that's because they like
when
drive.
you're
Oh
up.
no, I said when you're up
On
because
stage.
I thought you meant like as a show. Well, you know, the third comic,
That's the
the
shit
third
right
and fourth comic has it easier because the first couple comics warmed them up already.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
but
100%.
also when it's just your set and you have dark material, you want to start them off with some lighter stuff and then get into the dark material.
Yo, and I found this out from producing shows. Sometimes it's a good idea to get a host that does dark humor. Then you see what you're working with, right?
Yeah.
You know, so either what's gonna happen
That's
is
smart.
they're gonna love you, or they're just gonna fucking hate your guts, and you're gonna have fun with it either way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I just
See,
imagine
'cause-
that's risky because if the host tries dark humor, he does dark humor, and they don't like him, then
see, I just did
Everyone
40
is-
push-ups, so I'm not
everyone
worried
is
about
if-
anybody slapping me or pulling a Will Smith. You know?
No, but he's saying it ruins it for the other comedians because they're like, oh, fuck this show.
yeah, because the thing is
that's
that
a
you
fair
need sometimes the host has to like if somebody bombs on stage, sometimes the host has to bring the room back. But if the host is doing dark humor and they don't like that, then how the fuck is he gonna bring
I
the
see him looking at me.
how the fuck?
I'm not even gonna lie. I feel bad. I'm stealing his birthday joke.
Nah,
Shit too.
it's all mine. They don't help me at all. They don't,
I got my Chulies, bro.
everything's mine.
I got my Chulies.
Just copping off the man that owns his own business over here.
Like
Yo.
Jeff Bezos or something.
You picking these people that have negative accounts up. I appreciate it.
Gotta
Lifting your
support
boys
us.
up with you.
Yeah.
Gotta support us, bro.
Ridiculous, bro. But new hat every week though. New hat every week though.
I've been had this.
It's in the budget. It's in the fucking budget. Yo,
I've been had this hat. I had this hat for months.
So who knows?
all right, puff.
Just
You
back.
trying to shit on me?
Yeah.
Shit on you. I'm saying.
Hey, I'll tell you what. When he's on the come up, he's gonna be bringing you up.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's talking fast. No, I'm leaving.
What was it like 2 episodes ago? Don was like, "Oh, Jamarcus, you said you're gonna pay our bills when you make it."
He did say that. Bro.
Yeah, bro, we was in the car.
I ain't saying shit at all, bro.
Yeah,
Call Brian. He was in the car with us.
You
No,
seen
because
that?
then you fix it. It was I'll cancel the debt.
Yeah, you'll
That's
pay
what
all
you-
like
that's what I
that.
said.
Yeah,
He
that
said
shit
he'll pay
be
all
dying,
like
bro.
that.
You seen that? You seen that Eddie Murphy?
I'm just paying bills.
Jamarcus was like, "I know I didn't say that."
You seen that Eddie Murphy movie about Dolomite?
Oh
Yeah.
man,
You better not
of
make
course.
his ass mad. He gonna leave you with the check.
I might. Yeah, word, bro. You
Yeah,
tell me,
man.
I'm gonna leave
Fuck
have him
outta
washing
here.
dishes, yo. Motherfuckers gotta start washing dishes.
I got a question.
Sure.
Who's your favorite Newark comedian?
Newark comedian.
Newark.
Newark.
Oh, it did sound Newark, right?
That sound
No.
like
That's why he said Newark. I was like, yo, that's mad specific.
Bro,
son.
we in New Jersey. I could technically pick anybody here, and nobody would really fucking know the difference. Oh
My boy
my god.
Anthony.
Newark.
My
So
boy
like
Anthony.
people that have come out recently is a little bit newer.
Like a Shane Gillis,
Just like
or
not like
Andrew
the
Schultz,
yeah, not like the
Soder.
like the newer generation.
not the
though.
OGs.
I feel like this is kind of a cheat because the first time I saw this man was on, AGT, and it's been like 6, 7, 8 years now. But I really like a guy named Preacher Lawson.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dude's funny as fuck.
I've heard of
bro.
him.
He was on Kill Tony before. One of his like when
Oh
he
my
first
God,
started,
this-
he went on Kill Tony.
That was
and
before
killed it.
AGT.
From New York.
Yeah, and
From New York?
is he from New York? I don't know.
No, he's from like
Someone told me
Midwest.
about him. Maybe it was you.
No, because Kill Tony would
think we
mention him
talked about it.
sometimes. Tony
He's
Hinchcliffe
got a
will
joke
mention
about
sometimes,
Tyra
'cause Tony-
Banks licking his face.
Sometimes Tony Hinchcliffe will be like, we had Tiffany Haddish when she first started. We had, and he'll name like some killers
Oh,
that he
yes,
had,
yes.
and one of them is Preacher Lawson. That he names like,
Okay.
we've discovered, and then he always says that with like for example Shane Gillis. He's like, we were one of the first people to tell you guys that Shane Gillis is great. Like, and he's talking his shit like that.
Word,
Like we
word.
discover comics.
A lot of people do that. Stand Up New York over in the city does that on the Upper
I
West
saw
Side.
Preacher Lawson one time. Maybe you've seen it actually recently on YouTube.
Yeah.
Stand Up on the Spot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
Jeremiah Watkins. He has a
yeah.
stand up on the spot show where it's just like basically improv, right?
Yeah.
The crowd yells words and shit, and you improv. And Preacher Lawson was on it on one of the episodes.
fire.
last thing I saw was clips from the special,
Okay,
the one
I
that
didn't
he
watch
did not too long ago. But yeah, that was the last thing I saw from him. I haven't seen a lot of his recent stuff, but I just think he has such a great delivery, and the way he delivers jokes, he's fucking hilarious.
I gotta watch him.
But
Now, did you pick him because he's black, so you wanted to make sure people know that you're not racist?
I don't give a fuck.
Where do you rate Shane Gillis? 1 to 10.
1 to 10, Shane Gillis.
That's a weird question, bro.
See, it's
You slurping.
Yo, I got.
Jew on box, yo.
Nah, I love shit.
Now
Last
you
week-
want me to come down? Last week he was yelling at me. and
Last
shit.
weekend.
Now you want me to turn up, son? You want me to turn the fuck up? Turn down because of you.
Yo, you got this man yelling on his birthday, bro. Where do I?
I got
rate
Joey
him?
Diaz on my Mount Rushmore.
Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
Okay. Why specifically him?
No Mount Rushmore, bro.
Why?
Rush?
I'm not
Going
mad.
bro.
I'm not mad at that, but why specifically Joey Diaz?
He's the GOAT, bro.
Well, why is he the GOAT?
I just like the style, like that.
Okay.
I don't know, it's like that cockiness and
So I
Motherfucking
feel like this is the one guy.
and he can tell stories great.
That's absolutely true. But I feel
they
like
should
this
be
is the
true.
one guy that you kind of have to have. I feel like everybody has a favorite on their Mount Rushmore. I feel like that's his favorite.
A lot of
You know
people
what I mean?
agree with me.
Oh, you're saying that
I'm
Joey
not
Diaz is
disagreeing with you.
No, I know,
I'm
I'm
not,
just saying.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Wait, what are you? I feel like you're saying that Joey Diaz. He doesn't like Joey Diaz just because he's skilled.
Well,
But it's more
I
because,
feel
like,
like is Joey Diaz your favorite comedian?
It's probably up there.
up
He
there?
doesn't agree
Okay.
with him. That's what he's trying to say. He doesn't.
No, I get what
No,
you're
he's
saying.
saying
It's not
there's-
on my Mount
He's saying there's
Rushmore.
like a fifth one, and it could be whatever your favorite kind of. That's what he means.
Like I feel
Yeah.
like
Like, truth, I think calling you a bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard that shit.
Bitch,
you're
bro.
trying to start something.
He wants
called
white
me
on white crime,
I
bro.
do
That's
like
crazy.
some white on white action, bro.
He called me a crackhead Chris Farley. Now he's trying to start shit.
Nah, all right, wait. Do you think Joey Diaz is like? Do you
Do
think
I
he's good?
think he do I think Joey Diaz is a great
Whoa,
comedian?
whoa.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you do.
Okay.
Do I think he's on my Mount Rushmore? No.
No. Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying he's on mine.
yeah.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I agree with your other four.
Yeah, but I mean, I would.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I would also like George Carlin, for example. I know he's amazing, but I didn't really like watch him a lot.
You never listened to him.
No.
understand
I
that.
have. I've like now as a comedian, I've looked back at his stuff, but like growing up, like I'm
You
not from
didn't
his time.
experience
Yeah,
his
I didn't
work.
experience his
That's
work.
a good
exactly.
point.
See,
So I wouldn't put him on my Mount Rushmore.
Me neither.
Now I
See-
can understand why he's one of the greats. I've heard his shit and I've enjoyed it. Obviously, he's amazing. For a
7
reason.
words you can't say.
Yeah, I mean,
fucking
it's,
genius.
Yeah, and he's iconic. I get it for
Richard
sure. I
Pryor.
understand. Yeah, even Richard Pryor. Honestly, I didn't
Yeah.
listen to him a lot. You know, like
See,
so. It's like
I think
for
what
me,
makes-
it's hard to say that like they're on my Mount Rushmore. It feels like almost like I'm not saying this is you. I'm saying for me, it feels like the only reason why I would say that is because it's like the right thing to say.
Yeah,
because I know that they're a couple of the greats, but they're not really my greats. You know, so it's like. Yeah, to me, they're not my Mount Rushmore because I would understand why an older person would say that they're on their Mount Rushmore
Yeah.
because like I understand that they're fucking amazing, they're great, they're like the best at doing what they did. But yeah, I mean,
Carlos Mencia.
I
ain't even
also,
part of my life, really.
I also feel like I also feel like you have to put you have to kind of put them on there for the historical sense and I feel
I said
this-
to you though.
so I
So you
feel
lying to me.
so I
I
feel
knew you a liar
Why?
Okay,
How's
that's
he a liar?
because you said he just put him on there.
no,
You have to.
No, he's saying that.
That's-
No, he's saying to also take in consideration how people play in history when
Yes.
you're talking about Mount
Oh,
Rushmore.
I got you.
So like, will Joey Diaz be somebody in history like
So,
as one of the
got
greats?
you.
let me give you my basketball Mount Rushmore. So
All right,
you got to
cool.
put Jordan on there.
I like this.
That's not a question.
Yep.
I feel like you have to put Kobe Bryant on there.
Hell yeah.
LeBron James,
Hell yeah.
you know, and I also put Wilt Chamberlain on there
Why?
Well, yeah, that's
because look at all the records that he's broken.
Oh, 'cause of
that
the
still stand
records?
today.
But
Oh,
he-
that
but
still
he's
stands
like the
this
George
day.
Carlin.
He
No,
played.
no.
He played against guys like this size,
But like, all the records
and he's fucking
that
7'3".
stand to this day. 50,
Yeah, because he
60
scored
years
100
later.
points in a game that no one ever seen.
No, but
No
I,
Okay,
video.
Kobe scored
Yeah.
81.
And we've visually seen it.
Yeah,
There's
but-
no footage.
Wilt
There's
Chamberlain-
guys out there scoring 70 now.
Wait, hold on. Have you seen the game of Wilt dropping
There was no 3-point line,
100? Have
When
you seen
he
that?
dropped
yeah, so that's
100?
even crazier.
and the game wasn't as long. It was shorter.
If he dropped, because if
That's
he dropped
crazy.
100 before the 3-point line was around,
he was all in the
Alright,
post.
Let me stop stuttering here.
Did you watch the footage of him dropping 100?
There is no footage.
There
Shut
is
the
no-
fuck up. Oh my god, that's the point. I want to
Yeah,
see if he
he's
knows
getting-
that.
But
He's
here's the
trying to
thing:
catch
this man also has This man also has 2 championships by himself. Back when Bill Russell was building super teams,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's why Bill Russell has 11 rings,
Yeah.
and he had to stand up against that almost pretty much on his own. I know who the fuck Wilt Chamberlain played with,
So you just have to put him in. That's your point with the
but
comedy
look
thing.
at all the
Okay, so
different
yeah,
things.
so is he like one of your favorites?
Did
Or
we
you-
experience
or you
Michael
just-
Jordan's work?
Yeah.
Did we really?
Well, we have the internet.
didn't- no, I
We're the
didn't.
internet era where you can go
That's
on
the
YouTube
thing.
and watch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, even though I didn't get to experience watching it so much, obviously because of how old I was, I did get to experience how the older people would talk about him and praise him.
So I feel like
you
we
know?
all
And
agree.
then I got to watch all his videos.
you
I
can
feel
watch
like-
it on YouTube.
I feel like we all agreed on 3 of them. So who would be
Well,
the
Kobe
4th?
could be arguable because I've seen people say Hakeem Olajuwon or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
smack
or
me
even
in the
Magic
mouth.
Johnson.
Nah,
Steph Curry.
Kobe
Kareem
definitely
Abdul-Jabbar,
yeah.
yes.
I got Curry on there
Steph
too,
Curry.
Okay. See,
and Shaq.
I feel like Steph Currency is also Steph
Currency.
Curry.
That's a rapper.
He making
Watering
They make a
out.
lot of money.
Steph Curry. I feel like
Well, that's
Steph Curry
conceded.
could also be recency bias too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because look at what he's done recently.
But he also changed the game recently.
I like
Yeah.
changing to
He's
Shaq.
changed the game forever.
Like, actually changed the game.
See,
Which LeBron really didn't do.
when
Well,
you
but
think
do you-
of players who
That's
are
facts.
polarizing, I think of Steph Curry.
That's what I'm saying. So if we're talking like one
Because
of the
he has
greats
a
ever, a guy that changed the game completely is
shit.
how is he not one of the greats?
That's
It's a question to be asked, right?
I think he is one of the greats. Would I put him? This is the same thing as Joey Diaz, in my opinion. Would I put him on my Mount Rushmore? No. This fucking Henny is good, man.
He's good. He's good.
I like your answer though, Shaq. When you put Shaq on the
Oh
floor.
yeah, Shaq, bro, the most dominant player, the most dominant center ever.
Wait, but all right, hold on though. It's not. Is it bad to put a guy on the Mount
Joel
Rushmore?
Embiid is the modern day Shaq.
I was in the middle of the question, right?
I'm also a Sixers fan.
I thought I was in the middle of the question.
Yeah, he was saying something.
I apologize.
That Henny good, bro.
Henny good.
So good, he's breaking out another joint. You see this
It's
shit?
not a joint, bro.
Celebrate your birthday right now.
He got little cigarillos.
Yeah, bro.
Might as well tell
Little
people
black
to
and
come
mild,
here.
no filter.
Who?
Huh?
I don't know, because I know you celebrating his birthday.
Is it bad to put somebody that like you really is from a different era
I don't think so.
on a Mount Rushmore? Like
I don't think so
I
at all.
don't know. Maybe not.
Like an
because-
era that you haven't seen.
Who you looking
Yeah,
at?
like you didn't get to witness or like, I mean, or like at all experience or like.
So let's also think of it like this. Back in
I was wondering who you was
Wilt
looking at.
Chamberlain's era, back in his era, they didn't keep track of stats the way they do today. So there's stuff that he did that people talk about that we can't actually confirm.
Because he
Well,
played
nobody-
against Andrews.
Nobody remembers that.
Well, that's
Except for, like,
that's the problem though,
certain
because a
people.
lot of shit people are like, did that even happen? Who saw it?
But the thing is, I don't think that's fair to hold against Wilt Chamberlain, because
Tell him do that shit right now.
when you think of guys that are scoring like 60, 70 points, averaging like 30 rebounds, they got like 20 assists.
Yeah, but that's
doing,
nowadays.
doing all this shit. in
That's
a
not
game,
nowadays.
Doing all this shit in one fucking game.
Yeah, that's what Wilt did.
But-
Because he was
but-
playing against little guys.
But let's all.
You keep
But,
pointing
I-
at Andrew with that.
but let's
bro.
also.
He's the shortest one here.
let's
No,
all-
I think I saw a stat that the guys in like back then they were pretty tall too. So
What, like 5'7"?
Nah, they were like,
nah,
six-
like
at
they were
least
like
six.
still like six, like
At least
above
6,
6 footers.
They
Yeah,
were tall people.
Yeah, but this motherfucker was
Yeah.
7 foot.
he might have been maybe like one of the few 7 footers, but there was still people like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5".
But
6'6".
Bro, they wasn't jumping out the gym either.
bro, there's not a lot
That,
of guys.
that's
All
a
they could
different
do was
argument. I
run
don't know,
straight.
but there
They
were
can't
tall
jump
people.
yet.
Because I saw.
They didn't learn how to jump yet.
No, but I saw a Reddit post
weren't
where
black.
people were arguing that.
No,
shit.
they are.
There's still not a lot of
A
guys
lot of them
who are
wearing
over
black.
7
A
feet
lot of them
Yeah,
were white.
yeah.
today.
They're mailmen, bro. That's what
Today,
they
they-
don't.
I think
Not a lot
when
of
they
guys
did the
over 7
average height, there's not a huge difference like from back then and now.
Oh, okay, so then your argument's dead.
That's wrong.
The
because
argument you
NBA
can't make is maybe the
NBA
athleticism.
didn't become
So
NBA until
let me ask you this.
obviously like
Hold
the
on. The
70s.
Why do you
argument
think-
you can make is maybe the athleticism,
athleticism.
and then the new technology where people are able to like, the training is different
He's
nowadays.
saying just height is not really a good argument because they already studied that and the height difference is not big difference.
Why do you think?
Who said this?
Why do you think?
research?
Who said it?
He's
Records?
saying research like he's
Or
seen
Union County
a
College?
stat. He's saying he's seen a
I
stat.
want to see it.
Why do you?
Pull
Why do
it
you-
up,
I
Jamie.
gotta
All right, where's
Pull it
your
up.
stat then?
Pull it up, Jamie.
So
You're
both you
just
find
saying
your
that.
stats then.
Jamie, pull it
Why
up.
are you making him look? Why don't you look at your stat? Look for your stat.
I know it's a fact.
Let me ask you a question while he's
I
pulling
watch
this up.
documentaries.
He always
Why do you
Can we
think?
pause? Can we pause?
We got rid of Drew. He had a little emergency, so we're gonna keep going without him. Well, you had a question about NBA?
So this is my question for him, and it's got to do with the fact that Wilt Chamberlain was 7'1". Why do you think they're making such a big thing
Drew
about
back.
Victor Wembanyama? About him coming.
Nigga-
He's pretty much guaranteed to be the first pick.
Yeah, you see how big
Yeah,
that
well,
boy
I mean-
is, and he has point
He's
guards.
not that much big. He's not that much bigger than Wilt was,
He's 7'3".
and he's got the same skills Wilt did.
Will played against nobodies.
Okay, but
Wembanyama could be a point guard
he's
at
like 2
7'3".
inches bigger.
He could be a point guard at 7'3". This guy
So
can shoot.
so could Wilt at 7'1",
got-
7'2".
He didn't have a 3-point line.
The game is positionless right now.
What's that got?
Doesn't
What's that
matter.
got to do with the way he's
That's
playing?
facts.
They got the same skills. They just happen to be in different eras.
It's who you play the competition.
Does Will have the same the same kind of ball handles that this guy has? That Wemby
Probably.
has?
Probably.
Probably. See, we don't know anything.
We talking facts.
See, Wemby could play with the guys that are playing right now. We don't know if Will can play
But the
with the guys
thing,
that are
but the
playing
thing
right
is,
now. It's his point.
there's stuff to back it up, and then there's stuff that we can't confirm,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So, I feel like.
But how can you
the
be a
stuff-
great and not be confirmed though? Like it's like
He's like the Bible.
But like all the stuff, all the stuff that we
No,
can
but there's
confirm-
people who
Jesus
saw
of
him play
basketball.
and they like
all the
recorded
stuff
it, like the
all the stuff that
newspaper.
we can confirm,
what they
all
could.
the records that he shattered, still to this day shattered, not just broken by a little bit. it kind of goes with all the stuff that people claim as far as the basketball.
Didn't somebody pass him on like scoring this year?
What, like on points?
Maybe on like percentage or
all
something.
time points scored. Didn't
Not all time points in the game. No.
In the game, I'm talking
Donovan
about
Mitchell
career.
got like
I'm talking about
70.
career points.
Oh, career.
Career points.
Didn't somebody pass
LeBron
that
James
shit?
passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
Okay, but he was the leading scorer, right? Where's Wilt?
That's fair. He's up there though.
Yeah, he is up there.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had a longer career though, right?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Yeah. So LeBron James, this is his 20th season.
Yeah. How many
So-
seasons did Wilt play?
See, but LeBron James is on mine also.
I know, obviously.
I don't know how many seasons Will played. I have to look that up.
I don't get why LeBron's on anybody's.
I think LeBron's.
You don't think so?
He might
eyes, bro.
be number
What?
I'll dunk on his eyes, bro. Balls in his
He
mouth.
said I'll dunk on his.
Balls in his mouth.
See
Tranquilo,
that?
tranquilo.
That
Balls in his
Henny,
mouth.
baby.
That's tequila, right?
I think
Tequila.
LeBron's number one
Whatever
all
the fuck
time.
it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That's
my
crazy.
point.
Wilt
just got
Chamberlain's
it this
number
year.
7.
We talked about it.
How many seasons did Will play?
Maybe he was. Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, right now it just happened.
No, I'm talking about we talked about LeBron his passing scores.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was here. He just acted surprised. Like
I don't remember.
LeBron's number
I
one.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I forget.
I wouldn't
when
say
s-
LeBron.
Oh,
Fuck
you weren't
LeBron,
here.
son.
I wouldn't
You
say
were here.
LeBron's number one.
When I said that Jordan was ass, that was us.
You
three.
said Jordan
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
ass.
I was talking shit. It was D&D.
Oh, it was D&D.
That was a D&D episode. Yeah.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Feel me?
You say hella crazy shit in D&D.
Facts. That's facts, yo.
Yo, you ever seen Critical Role?
Nah, I never saw that one.
So it's a show on YouTube that my fiance likes because she loves D&D too.
Word.
So
Shout out
nah,
her.
because
Huh?
yo, she plays that shit all not D&D,
Dungeons and
but
Dragons.
Critical Role. But
Oh.
she's trying to get a D&D campaign. She's trying to rope me in.
Yo,
it.
shout out. Tell her hit us up, bro.
Did she follow?
Gmail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He said
Wilt Chamberlain played
D&D@gmail.com.
15. Wilt Chamberlain played 15 seasons. LeBron played 20,
Yeah.
and he's 7 all time. So
Yeah. Again,
That's a big deal. See,
from what I heard,
let's also look at it like this. Jim Brown in the NFL, he's still top 10 Russian all time. This dude played 9 seasons. Fucking 9. That's crazy, bro. And you're gonna tell me Jim Brown's not on the Mount Rushmore in NFL?
oh, we talking football now?
The
That's
problem is that
different
it's the
story.
same argument. There's different types of athleticisms.
But this also you could confirm.
Like think about it. For example, in Jordan's
I'm not comparing.
I was about to ask a question.
Hold
right?
on, because I'm not comparing. Because I'm not comparing Wilt
It's
Chamberlain.
the Henny.
My bad. I'm not
Henny
comparing
good.
Wilt Chamberlain to Jim Brown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like Jim Brown's on my Mount Rushmore. And the thing with Jim Brown is you can actually confirm what he's done.
Yeah.
You know, all those yards, you can
But-
confirm that.
Yeah, but even without the confirming, I think the argument is the athleticism that they're going against.
True.
Which I think is a real argument.
See,
They could just be like freaks of their time.
but by the time
But in today's world, average.
But by the time he was around, the NFL had already been established. These guys are already making, not like what guys are making today, but they're making a lot of fucking money.
I know, but we're talking about athleticism though.
I mean,
But
Yeah.
but at the same time,
that's everybody's
you're
argument,
talking
though.
about the guys they're going against. But Wilt Chamberlain was around when the NBA was like what 20 years old. The NFL had already been established, you know, for 35, 40 years at least.
Yeah, and
Jim Brown was like
also
a couple
games,
seasons
the
away
game
from Super
changes.
Bowls.
Also,
Yeah.
the game changes too.
Facts.
You know, like now it's way more throwing, you know
Quicker.
what I'm saying? Things like that. It's a lot quicker. Yeah, it's
100%.
like, so it's like in basketball, it's a lot more shooting than it was before. You know,
Yo.
so it's like
But even knowing
a lot of
that,
things have changed.
he's averaged more than 100 yards a game for a career,
yeah, but I
not just a season, a career.
yeah. Well, I respect the opinion why people like
Played on
people
the
go Wilt.
Browns.
Huh?
He played on the Browns.
Last time the
Still.
Browns won a championship.
Yeah, well, it was that when it was the AFL or AFC, whatever it was.
nah, Jim Brown didn't play that long ago.
That's what he's
See,
talking
see,
about.
until
They ain't win no championship.
he retired like 2 years before Super Bowl started.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it
Because
was
he
that
had already
long ago.
broken all the records.
Jim-
So he was like, "Fuck this, I don't want to do it
Where did Jim
anymore."
Brown-
Yeah, it was some other championship. It wasn't the NFL, so it wasn't a Super Bowl.
Well, who knew the Super Bowl was going to come?
Yeah,
around?
exactly.
Hindsight is 2020.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I got a question though.
All right,
Where do you rate Jackie Moon?
Jackie Moon
in basketball.
basketball. Oof. That's tough. I gotta really think about that one. That's not a podcast question because I don't know.
It's an interesting question.
Oh man, yeah, man. But like, yo, you
You're
know
a
what?
piece of shit.
You know what's hard?
Look it up.
You know what's really, really hard to do a Mount Rushmore for then? Than baseball, because it's been around so fucking long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
way
'cause
before
them
the
mo-
slaves and stuff.
Yeah, really. No, literally.
No.
Fucking
Before Jackie Robinson broke segregation.
Yeah, well, the
Slavery.
Negro League.
the MLB is older than the Emancipation Proclamation.
Facts.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
It
just-
was actually the Native Americans against the British, the first baseball game.
Listen, was it really?
Where's Bond?
Yo, bro. That shit was like a Jersey City.
I gotta
like a bunch
make
of
sure
white
that's not a
boys.
joke, bro.
Yo, but
He said it was the
watch
the
baseball?
Quakers against the Collins, man.
you watch baseball?
Not like that.
Oh,
Not
shit.
like I watch football.
What's your football team?
Eagles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right, you
Okay,
go around
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
man.
That's
That's
disgusting.
okay.
Get the fuck
I ain't
out.
mad at you.
That's disgusting,
It's
son.
because he's from the Trenton area, though. It's right
Yeah,
there.
I know, I get it.
Makes sense.
So you're a Phillies fan too?
So here's the thing. So when I was actually like watching baseball, my
What was
aunt,
doing?
she's a diehard Mets fan, right?
Word.
Yeah.
So that's like the one team that I have that's different from Philly, and I know it's kind of,
Mets.
you know, I'm kind of a contrarian because it's New York,
Shout out your mom.
but
Word.
it's my aunt actually.
Shout out your aunt.
She on Instagram?
Nah,
I hate that she likes the
Nah,
Mets,
she
but
old.
at least she likes baseball.
yeah, but she's the one who made me a Mets fan.
That's cool.
Like that's the one
Damn,
team that I
Mets and
have.
Philly, bro.
You know,
Yeah,
I know.
the worst combo.
All right. Well, on that note, I think we're ready to go.
I'll do it for the aunt. It's all right.
Shout out your aunt, yo.
I'll take that.
Shout
Yo,
out Aunt
John.
Mary.
Tell them where to find you, man. Your Instagram and everything.
Wait, that was a whole
So
episode?
on Instagram, I'm John Andrew 0310. On Facebook, I'm John Brecko. On TikTok, I'm not on there much. That matter of fact, so little bit that I actually gotta look my name up right now while we're doing this shit.
John
A.
Brecko.
Brecko 395. That's what that shit is.
Diablo.
There it is.
The,
Yo,
the
that's
most
a lot of
recent
letters
video
and
I
numbers.
posted was the Tommy Chong interview, which I don't think we
Nice.
got a chance to talk
Damn,
about.
we didn't even get to talk about that. Jesus.
Talk about it real quick. Come on.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about it.
We had Tommy Chong on a couple weeks ago. Really fucking cool dude,
Cheech and
man.
Chong.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
I
don't know
enjoyed
the
the
fuck
shit
that
out of
is.
that interview
I
because
know the movie.
first off, Tommy Chong is the type of dude that, you know, will tell you stories and he'll keep going into different stuff. Like, this is a dude that could talk for hours.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
probably fucking days, bro. And, you know, he got
Maybe
to tell
weeks.
us
Oof.
literally,
Probably.
but
I'd even say
he
months.
talked about,
Oof.
he got to talk about, you know, obviously stand up, Cheech and Chong, how he shared a prison cell with the
Mike Tyson.
guy who was the inspiration for Wolf on Wall Street, the movie Leonardo DiCaprio was
Like
in.
the real guy. Yeah.
He shared a prison
Um,
cell with like the real guy.
That's
I
dope.
forgot
I
his
didn't
name.
know that.
Yeah.
I'm so mad I can't
He's a
remember
real-
his name.
PJ's the one who found that out, actually.
Oh, word?
We got
Fact
to
that
talk
he's-
about, you know, where he's from, you know, because he's from Canada, about his background a little bit.
Toronto.
Because here's the first question I asked him to open the show. I really wanted to know if this man's middle name started with an H, you know, because he's a big weed smoking dude, and I want to know if his initials were THC.
Yeah.
Like, legit. That was a real fucking question.
Oh, that's
I had.
funny, actually. I didn't even know.
But-
I didn't catch
What'd he say?
So his middle name
Eduardo.
is B. Kin. So one of the sides of his family is Chinese. I forget which one. I'd have to watch the show back to remember. But he got a middle name basically representing that.
Fire.
So,
Mm.
but we talked about that. He talked about stand up, Cheech and Chong,
He could've been-
workouts that he did with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Whoa.
You know, back
Whoa.
mind you, this man's had like a 60-year career.
You gotta say it. Sports your nigga.
Whoa.
Whoa, that was worse.
I said the hard R for a second.
He said the hard
It's
hard.
Nate, 'cause it's
Oh, Nager, yes. Sports a Nager.
Whoa.
Nigga.
Hey,
Sports a
hey.
nigga.
Just beat.
My niggas over here.
What do you mean?
Jesus
Sports
Christ.
a nigga was a brown.
Alright, bro.
That's when that Henny hits you when you say it the wrong way.
Yo, but that's awesome though that you had Chong on, man.
Nah,
That's
man.
fucking. That's crazy.
I-
That's iconic. You know, that's really something, man.
I enjoyed the shit.
And
I enjoyed the shit out of that interview. We've had some cool guests on that show, man.
That's
over
dope.
the years, we had We were talking about football for a little bit. We had Don Beebe on.
Wow.
On Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
You know who Don Beebe is.
Yeah, I remember. He's from like
Super
the
Bowl
older
champion
guy,
with the Packers.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And Brett Favre was quarterbacking that team.
Yeah, good old days.
Those are
bro.
two good episodes
man.
to start. So for whoever's listening, guys, go tune in. Watch this guy's fucking because they can go catch the old
Tommy
episodes.
Chong
Right?
one is on the link.
The old episodes is on YouTube.
Yeah, all the old episodes are on YouTube. Not the Don Beebe one actually is.
Don Beebe.
And when
Not on the channel I
can they
have
tune
now.
into the radio station?
HamiltonRadio.net.
When?
So to see me Tuesdays
Like live.
at 9:30 p.m.
Nice.
Tuesdays,
I do
9:30
go on a
p.m.
little bit late sometimes because I get out of work at 9 and I got to pick up PJ. So bear with me a little bit.
It'd be like that. PJ don't got a car.
Yeah, man.
All right, yo, John, thank you for coming. So, man,
Dude, thank you.
You
for
drove
having
all the
me.
way from down there to come here, man. I appreciate
Bro,
that. That's love.
I would come back to this shit anytime.
Yeah, and
The Henny good.
You're a Phillies fan though.
Back when this man could actually celebrate a nice podcast in studio.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And also, I'm hoping that maybe this guy that starts doing push-ups and he can give some competition next time. We'll see. You know,
I'll look you right in the face. Let's go.
Ooh, let's do an Oklahoma drill, bro.
you pussy.
See. If you're gonna do a competition with a man, I feel like you gotta look at him right in the face.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You
Right in
gotta
his
look at me in my
stupid-ass
eyes
face.
when you. Never mind.
Yeah, man. I'm doing all my push-ups.
Yeah, I love that.
Yo, it's hard to look straight when you're doing push-ups, man.
It is. No, it's not. Well, it's hard for you because you got your ass up,
Wait,
dog.
what are you trying to say?
Yeah, if you fix your form, you might be able to fucking pick that head up. All right.
This is the first clip they're gonna post too. I know it.
John Brecko, my boy. God, thank you so much
Yo,
for coming,
thank
man.
you.
Clap it up for
Thank you,
John, yo,
thank you.
man.
Just curtsy real quick.
Guys, follow, subscribe, comment, like, ring the bell, please. Comment, send us emails, send us nudes.
Yeah, your dog is
And,
waiting for this shit
man,
to be over.
Yeah, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Tell
I
us you hate
His
John.
dog is waiting for the nudes.
love you guys.
Later.
Deuces.
Oh fuck, that was fun, bro.
Juneteenth.
The fuck do I put this shit?
Peace.
Bitch, you the greatest. Got the complaints coming in from the nettest. Got the best roads, we ain't talking about baby. My big bad body.